Welcome to the class of synfig. In this session, I am going to discuss about uh, how to link the object and how to move the object uh, during the animation on the specific path. So that path is created by the user. So for that, I'm going to demonstrate the digestion system. So for creating the digestion system, first I'm going to import the image which I have already downloaded. So I'll select the image. So you can see the images available on the stage. Right now, what I exactly want that for explaining the digestion system, right, how the food enters into the mouth and how it moves from each of the body part, right? So the actual for that we have to draw the first of all food. So I'll be create a food, but for that I'll change the food color. Right, so simple circle object that I'm going to create. Right, okay, now I want to create the path. So before to creating a path, I'll just increase the view of the image. So let me zoom it. So now I'm going to start creating the path, but before to create the path you need to check that it should be only the outline layer from the layer properties. Right, so it should be only outline layer. Do not select the region because we need only the path, right, for movement of the food in the body. Right, so see, so I'll start creating the path from this position. So right now I'm just creating the path, and after that I'll be add the movement. I'm in the curve line. Right, so you can see that I'm creating the object. I mean the lines. So now the small intestine is completed. Now the big part. See, I'm moving, so that food object will move according to the path I have created. So this is the last node, so I'll just double click on that. So you can see that the path is created, right, and with the help of with the help of node, I'll be slightly, let's say, split tangent and curve the line, split tangent, right? Okay, now this part seems to be okay in all the directions, no need of further curve line, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'll just select both the layer, which is the spline layer and the food object, right? You can see that both the path and the food object both is selected, but not the image one, right? Now you have to click on this green node, the center node of the foot button, right? So green button you have to click. So instead of green, right, it shows like it's a lighter green, and then you have to right click on the path. Just make sure, again I'll repeat the steps: select both the layer, the food object and the path, then click on the center node of the food object, that is the green node, the green color node. So just click on that and then come to the path and right click on the path. So you will get the pop-up menu will appear, right? You will get the pop-up menu, and from that menu you have to select the link to spline option. So you can see that now your food object is linked with your spline. Now the next option is what you have to just turn on the animation mode. So you can see that your object will start moving from the first node of the path. So it is like on the 0th frame, that is on the at the first node of path. Now I'll change the frame number. Let's say on the 10th number frame I want it at this position. You have to select this green button and just change the position of the on the 20th. Let's say here on 30th frame. Let's say here on 40th frame. No, here, right? And then after it starts moving, let's say at this position 50th, and now I'm going to add directly 100th number frame. So don't worry, the object is move according to the path which you have created, right? Okay, wait, on 50th number frame, what I have done, it is not here, but it should be here, inside position. Yes, right. So 50 and then 100. So if you place the food object on the 0th position at this, and on, let's say, the last frame is like 100 position, and you place your food object here, so then also it moves, right? So now I'm going to stop animate the thing, and I'll move back to the 0th frame. Let me zoom out the image, and now you can see the movement. I'll just play the animation. See, so your object is moved, right? So right now I'm not going to render it, otherwise it takes time, and that will increase the video size. So that's it for this animation. So for this animation, the 3 important steps, just I'll just repeat it, that you have to create the 2 objects, like the food object and the path. The food object is the object which you want to move according to the path, and you need to create the proper path. And after creating the path, you have to select both the layer, the food object and the outline of the path. And after selecting both, you have to select the center node of the food object, that is using the green node of the food object. So click on the green node, and then move your mouse over the path and right click on the path. So after right click on the path, the pop-up menu will appear, and from that you have to select link to spline. So that means you want to link this object. Which object? The food object with your spline. So spline, using spline tool, you have created your path, right? So now your food is linked with the path, right? So after that you have to just start animating, and you just have to insert a keyframe and apply the position of the food, right, on the specific frame at which position you want to move your food object. So that's it. So I hope it is clear now. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet soon in the next session.